It's Monday, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good, hopefully. Alright, today we're going to do a recipe that is mostly pantry. Mostly. The only thing that's not is the onions and the meatballs. So everything else is going to be pantry items. Well, in our pantry anyway. So the first thing I want you to do is spray your 9x13 pan really good. Nobody likes a big mess to clean up. Not me. I hate it. Now, any of this stuff, if you want to substitute it for fresh, you can. So, I'm not telling that you can't do it because you can. So, the first thing we're going to do is take 2 cans of sliced potatoes, and we're going to put it on the bottom. Now, we have canned potatoes downstairs, but we have a lot of these too. So, you're going to put your potatoes at the bottom. Now, if you use fresh, you can peel them, not peel them. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do for you, that's how you do it. Your kitchen, your rules, how you want to cook your meal. Okay. Now, the second thing, you're going to use half your onions, Jack, that I cut up. Then you're going to use your fresh onions. So it kind of looks like scalloped potatoes at this moment, doesn't it? But it's not. Alright. And then we have our recanned mushrooms, which you can use fresh. You can use your own cans, or you can use the ones at the store. This girlfriend's going to have a fit because there's mushrooms in this. But life sucks. I happen to love mushrooms. Jack used to hate mushrooms, didn't you, Jack?
Yeah.
Until he learned all the stuff that you can make with it, and it is really, really good. I think it started with the mushroom Swiss burgers, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He found that he really liked that, so... I think a lot of times we say we don't like something before we legitimately give it a chance, you know, to do anything. So the next thing we're going to do is 2 cans of green beans. And again, you know, if you want to use fresh, you could use fresh too. If I had enough fresh green beans, I would do fresh, but, you know, I've gotten 5 little green beans so far. So that probably wouldn't work very well. And some of these cans, I need to get used up too, because I bought them last year. And, you know, it's getting kind of old, so kind of need to get them used up. The next thing, use the rest of your onions. And if you want to use more onions than that, and onion every level, some people really love onions, and they, like my sister, she'd probably put onions on every one of them. Because she loves her onions. My grandmother, actually, when we were kids, she would get a true sweet onion, and she would peel it, and she'd eat it just like an apple. I never understood it, but that's how she did it. And she loved it. Now you're going to use 2 more cans of your potatoes and cover over top of that. Now this is going to be a very hearty meal. So obviously it's going to feed a family of 4. And it's not that expensive. So, and a lot of people do have either, you know, canned or their own potatoes down in their basement or wherever they store their food. And if you get a chance, you know, to stock up on stuff like canned potatoes or anything like that, you know, try to do that because it really will save you a lot of money. You got your spoon up there. Then you're going to use a cream of mushroom soup to go over top of that. Now, if you're using fresh potatoes, I would tell you 350 for 45 minutes to an hour, because you know how potatoes can be. They can be, you know, where they'll take longer. That irritates me, by the way. Because, like, I know dinner should be done and my potatoes are not, so. And then just spread that all over the top of it. I can't wait to try this. It looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
And so it was kind of a made-up recipe somebody did. And, you know, I like to try those because that means somebody personally took the time to, you know, try something out, and I like that. Every once in a while, how I do my stuff, I like that. Be creative. Why not? Somebody's got to do it. Now, the next thing is meatballs. So you're going to position your meatballs all around. I had to find a meatball thing because Jack loves meatballs, and we bought some a long time ago and we hadn't used them yet, so I figured I might as well get something done with a meatball.
Yeah, I get canned meatballs.
Yeah, he's canned some meatballs too. I canned them, didn't I?
No, I got some barbecue meatballs in the baker.
That's right. I was wondering because we were going to do a smaller one. And then when I seen how many meatballs was actually in that bag, I'm like, oh, we might want to double that recipe. Because there's quite a bit of meatballs in that little bag that we bought. Jack's excited there'll be meatballs tonight.
Yep.
Fill it in, Jack. Fill it in. Jack's arm's still hurting him. But we're not babying you, are we, Jack?
No.
Because he's not doing anything the doctor told him to do. So.
Well, my back don't hurt no more. It's just my arm.
But he still has exercise he's not doing. So you guys will have to get after him for that.
Well, I'm still going with my neck and stuff. And moving my arm.
Alright, so you need salt and pepper. Look at that. And then it says, she said garlic powder too. So what I'm going to do is put some in my hand and just kind of, I'll give you some here in a minute, Jax. I know I got too much. Here. Alright, and then it says to cover it. I see all these girls that they're doing all these recipes and it's with the old bowls and stuff, and actually I had all of those here when I inherited my mom's house and I got rid of all of them. And now I think, oh my gosh, it'd have been so cute if I'd have done it in that bowl. But I got rid of all of them. Actually, Jack has some of them, but I don't believe in giving these take back.
Sorry for the noise.
Okay. Alright, so you're going to cover this up. Not yet. And then I'm going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes because obviously everything in there has already been pre-cooked. So 350 for about 30 minutes. If it doesn't look, you know, cooked enough for you, then, you know, put it back in. If you use fresh potatoes, make sure you put it in 45 minutes to an hour. I've been looking at some things that our Urban Homestead has done. And she did a pineapple upside down cake today. Oh my God, you guys. Looked really, really good. I haven't made one in years and years and years. And I'm seriously thinking about making one. So I might actually put that in here sometime this week. But again, I want to thank you. We're up to 123 or 24, I think. And I want you to know that I appreciate every single one of you. Everybody that comes and watches us and you know, makes comments, I appreciate that. If there's something that you want to see done, then let us know. I did have a lady ask me about my salsa. And when the tomatoes start coming in, we already have some jalapenos, and our peppers and stuff like that. Once those get in here, I will be doing my salsa because I'm out. And so I will be doing that. So if there's anything else that you want to see canned, I don't do anything real spicy. So cowboy candy might have to go to my sister over at Nessa's Nooks or at our Urban Homestead because she does it too. But anything other than real spicy stuff, I will attempt it because rebel on, baby. I'll be back when Tom gets home and let him be the official taste tester. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, so we're back. There's dinner. And here's the big kahuna Tom.
Yum, yum, yum. Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to be eating the potatoes, Tom.
I did eat the potatoes.
What do you think?
And the green beans.
1 to 10, what do you think?
Give it a 37.
Wow, that's pretty good. Well, you got the answer from the big kahuna. Have a great day and be a blessing.